double shot espresso. I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I'm having one of those days, feel me, where I'm feeling like low-key depressed, but I'm just trying to fight through it. But I don't even know what it is though. Like, I have no reason to be depressed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know what it is. So, I was in the house right now, and I spent all day like editing videos and dealing with a lot of stuff that I got to deal with, as far as like, thank you Alonzo for the roses. As far as like, I don't know if y'all heard, but recently they hit me for like $600 some in my account. Kind of find out it was the tax board. They were garnishing my wages, but what happened was they messed up because they wanted me to pay $700 some for back taxes from back in the days before I went to prison, and I paid it off, but for whatever reason they thought that I didn't pay it off, so they went and told the bank to garnish my wages and take that from my account. But I paid it off, so I got in contact with the IRS, which took me forever. Talking to somebody from the IRS ain't no easy thing to do, right? But I finally got in contact with somebody, and they were like, oh yeah, you're absolutely right, you did pay it off, we did make this mistake. So, man, give my money back, bro. They said, oh, there's a process and yada yada yada. I said, look, I didn't make no mistake. I paid y'all when y'all wanted me to pay y'all. Y'all are the one that ain't been keeping track or whatever. And they're like, oh, because it's automated. It's like robots do this shit, right? I said, I don't care who does it. Y'all took my money, give my money back. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, because I didn't know where the hell that shit came from, because I woke up one day and realized $600 some missing from my account. So I thought I got hacked. So I told them, I called the bank and I told them I reported a fraud on my account. And I told them to freeze my account and issue me a new card. So now my bank account is fucking frozen. I'm waiting for a new card. All this shit, even though I didn't do nothing wrong. It's just headaches that I don't even want to deal with. But you feel me? I just woke up one day and realized, damn, $600 some missing from my account. And come to find out, it's the IRS. They messed up. Talk about I didn't pay them. Bruh, I ain't messing with the IRS. I'll pay your ass. You feel me? Marky said, tell us a crazy story. You know what? I don't know. Sometimes I just tell stories whenever I feel like in the mood to tell them. They just come off the top of my head. When people ask me to share stories, like often that, I don't even know what the hell to share about or what to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, y'all daughter. Y'all daughter. That's a nice ass name. Yahweh's daughter? Or does that mean something else? Feel me? So, hi, Shiny. Yo. Good afternoon. Thank you, Chef. Hey, Chef, you're in my live. Thank you for the heart in my head. Thank you for all the love and support, Chef. For always liking my videos and watching them and stuff like that. Butter Biscuit says, who took your money? So what happened was, I owed back taxes from back in 2008. They wanted $700 some. I paid them this $700 some in April of this year. And then I guess because that shit's automated, it's like a computer takes care of that shit. The computer didn't tell the IRS, hey, he paid already. So the IRS automatically assumed that I didn't pay. So they sent the notice to the bank saying garnish his wages, like whatever he has, hit him for that shit till we get our $700 some. Well, my bank account only kept $600 some in there just to pay off my car note every month, right? So my car notes were $300 some, so I kept 2 months worth just to fucking leave that there for the car note. And the fucking so the bank listened to the IRS and took my money. And I woke up one day and got an alert from a bank talking about, we noticed weird suspicious activity in your account. Ooh. So I checked and that shit was missing $600 some. I said, what? So I was like, oh, hell to the nizzle. Someone hacked my account, because my account's been hacked before, right? So I was like, someone got me. So I automatically told the bank, I called a fraud place in the bank. I said, go ahead and lock my card, lock my account, issue me a new card. That shit, something going on. I do not agree to the suspicious activity. I don't know what it is. Yada, yada, yada. So then I went to the bank yesterday and they looked into it and they said, yeah, this 500 that came out, it shows that it was the IRS, the tax board that took it. Yada, yada, yada. and they said that they wanted us to garnish your wages, whatever, because whatever. I said, is that right? So I spent all day trying to talk to the IRS people. Couldn't get through to them. They don't want nobody talking to them. They'll send your ass to hella computers and stuff. Anyways, today I was able to get through, and they admitted like, oh yeah, we messed up, we made a mistake, yada yada yada. So basically, I'm gonna get my money back, but it's a process. You feel me? Which is a headache because I didn't do nothing wrong. You feel me? So I was dealing with that. Yeah, as y'all know, I might not, but I was supposed to have a trip to Puerto Rico on the 28th. But Cynthia, who's flying me out to Puerto Rico, she just had surgery recently. I don't know what the surgery is about. She didn't even go into detail. And so she had surgery recently, and she said she's gonna have to push my Puerto Rico trip back further. All right. So that kind of like, because I already had plans. You feel me? I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico. When I come back from Puerto Rico, that's when I'm gonna hop in my car and start traveling, right, with the road. So I've been waiting. I just been sitting here waiting for the 28th to go to Puerto Rico, but stuff happened, plans changed. Now she's talking about pushing the trip further back. So now I'm in a position where I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna be like, not even go on that trip to Puerto Rico. Even though it would have been dope to get a trip to Puerto Rico for free to go hang out, go check out what it's like over there. I can't sit here and just be waiting. You know what I'm saying? So I think my next move is just be like, thank you, but no thank you on the Puerto Rico trip, and just hit the road. So that's been on my mind lately, a lot lately. I ordered a couple more things that I need for my car before I hit the road. So I'm waiting for that to come. And once that comes, however long that takes, a week, 2 weeks, whatever, then I have everything, basically everything I think I need. I'm not even sure if I have everything. I'm just gonna hit the road and find out. So I'm waiting for some stuff that I ordered. I needed to get a water container for my car so I can have water in my car. Thank you, Chef, for the roses. And I got a pump that you put into the water container, like a 5-liter jug. Well, I only got the pump part, so I still gotta go buy a freaking, like a Palomar Mountain water jug, the 5-liter jug. And then I bought this thing. Thank you, Chef, for the roses. I appreciate you. I bought this thing where you can put it into the 5-gallon jug, and it's like you press the button and it squirts water out. That way I can have like a little sink in my car. I also bought a heater to heat the car up, just in case it gets cold as hell. What the hell else did I buy? I can't remember everything I bought, but it's some stuff that I needed. So now I got to go buy this 5-gallon jug from somewhere. I don't know where, probably Walmart. I got to get car insurance on my car before I hit the road. So that's another step. I'm trying to get my merch line going. Whoa, did we really achieve my goal? Look at my hair. Thank y'all for helping me reach my goal. Y'all dope as hell. I didn't even hear it, but y'all already know every time I reach my goal, I slap on 100 more. And I mean, if we just so happen to make it to 1,000, I just start all over again. You feel me? So I gotta get car insurance. So these are all the things that's going through my mind. I gotta get car insurance. I gotta get everything I need for my car. I need to go up to Washington to go see my homeboy before I take off. So I think because this Puerto Rico trip has been postponed and I was supposed to take off on the 28th, instead of going to Puerto Rico, I'm just gonna take off to Washington. I'm gonna start my journey, you know what I'm saying? After I hit Washington, I'm gonna head back down through Oregon, go down the West Coast, go down California, travel through California, meet up with a gang of y'all that are from Cali. Hit San Diego, where my hometown, see my family down there, and then just start traveling across the U.S. from Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, all that. Head towards the East Coast, whatever, all along the way. You feel me? Oh, another thing I bought was a portable shower. Because that's one thing I was thinking about, right? I was like, man, where what I mean, I know like y'all would let me come pull up and shower at y'all house, right? But that's just not like every freaking day. That's not all the time. You feel me? There's gonna be there's gonna be times when I'm not gonna be able to pull up on somebody and get a shower at one of y'all houses, right? So I seen this portable shower. I seen this portable shower. It's pretty dope. You basically get a bucket of water, you stick it into the bucket one end, and you put the nozzle. It's like they got like a suction cup thing. You stick it onto your car's window, and you can stick the shower head nozzle onto your car window, and then you plug it into your car cigarette lighter, and basically you just turn it on, and it'll suck the water from a bucket of water. It'll suck the water and it'll give you a shower. It's not gonna be hot unless your water is hot, but you still get a shower. So I figure when I be out and about somewhere in the boondocks, in nature or whatever, and they take me a shower, I just be out there like Tarzan getting my shower on. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole lot of things to think about. You feel me? Like I try to like, I'm very like I'm an overthinker, somewhat. No, not even somewhat. I am. I'm an overthinker, and I'm also like a perfectionist. Like I keep on trying to tweak shit too. I get it down perfect, and so part of the reason why I'm like so like hesitant to take off is because I keep on overthinking. I keep on thinking, what else do I need? What am I missing? And yada yada yada. You feel me? But I'm really thinking about sleeping in my car tonight, just to get a feel for it. Like I want to spend one night in my car. Oh, I got some grapes, by the way. So I don't know if everybody in here be watching my lives, but I like to go buy these fruit cups from 7-Eleven. And the fruit cups, they have like mango, grape, all kind of shit, right? But the fruit cups are like $4 for a little ass cup. And so I asked in the live one day, because I don't know nothing about how expensive this shit is out here. So I asked in the live one day, I was like, hey, you guys think if this shit costs $4, you guys think if I go to a grocery store, I could buy me a bigger thing of fruits for cheaper or get a better amount? And everyone's like, hell yeah, go to the grocery store, fool. So I went to the grocery store, and this whole box, this whole bucket, this whole box of grapes, this like only costs $5. And so this is like 3 portions of what the little fruit cups at 7-Eleven are. So shit, this is worth it right here. I'm saying, green grapes. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So I'm thinking about tonight. I'm thinking about parking my car in my driveway. Hey Zesty, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. I'm thinking about parking my car in my driveway tonight and sleeping in my car. And the reason why I say in my driveway is because, as y'all know, I don't have insurance on my car yet. So I don't want to go park somewhere like at a camping site or whatever, and then the police come and be like, hey, what the hell you doing here? Give us your license and insurance and whatever. And I don't have it, and I lose my car before I can even take off on my journey. So instead of, even right now, coming to this park, I be getting paranoid. Driving over here, I get hella anxiety. But the good thing about in Oregon, the neighborhood, the area that I'm from, there's not a lot of cops like that. You hardly see the police. It's like a low crime area. So the police, they don't be running around patrolling like that. So just driving right here to the park ain't that big of a deal as long as I drive like real good, you know? But I still get anxiety over that shit. So, yeah, it's hella windy. I hope the wind ain't messing up the audio. So, yeah, so tonight I think I'm gonna go sleep in my car. I'll go live too. I want to do everything in my car that I would normally do at home. So I want to be able to sleep in my car tonight, cook in my car, hygiene, take care of my hygiene in my car. Oh, that's another thing I bought. I bought a portable toilet for my car because I was thinking about that shit. I was thinking like when I'm on the road, if I ever need to drop a deuce, I just go to a Mickey D's or a restaurant or something, just use the restroom, right? But then I was like, bro, what about early in the morning when you wake up sometimes early morning, you have bubble guts and you need to go. And there ain't no stores open that early and shit, what you gonna do? So I was thinking in my head, oh, if that happens, shit, I just bust out a bag and squat in the bag. I said, hell no, that's ghetto as hell, bro. Like, I know you a savage and everything, like you ain't tripping, but it's 2023, my boy. Like at least get you something that you'll be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Don't be squatting in your car over a bag like a fucking caveman. You know what I'm saying? So be right there tripping like, Pops, what the hell you doing? So I got me a little portable toilet that folds down and it's basically like this small. And then when you open it up, it's like that big. So in case of emergency, I could just bust that sucker open and sit on that sucker in my car and handle my business. Stuff like that, bro. I be having me over here like, I gotta cross all my T's and dot all my I's. But yeah, so tonight I'll go live, and I'll sleep in my car tonight. You can hang out in my car with me, just to get a feel for it. This is like a test run. That way I can know, like, okay, this is what I need. This is what I'm missing. This is how it feels. Cause you gotta imagine if I'm living out my car when I wake up in the morning. I gotta brush my teeth in my car, so I'd be thinking about that shit. Like, okay, what you gonna do? You gotta have water in the bottle, sip the water, spit that shit out the window, brush your teeth. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to like make sure, I'm trying to like mentally act out these scenarios in my mind so I can be ready for it. So now I just realized I need to get me a bottle of water. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep in my car tonight, especially because in my driveway though, just to give it a test run, especially because it's cold as hell right now in Oregon, right? It's been raining and storming and stuff, so I'm gonna sleep in my car while it's cold just to see how it feels. So like, how cold can it get? You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Chef said it blindsided you. That's crazy. Let's take the money out of your account, no warning, right? Hey Jersey girl, thank you for the heart in my head. Chef said exactly. We just pay them. Don't want no houses with the IRS, right? That's why I'm trying to like get to a place in my life where I could be my own boss and make money tax free and don't even trip on the IRS. That's why I'm trying to get my merch line going, y'all. I'm trying to get my merch line up and running so I can slang t-shirts and shit. And that shit's tax free. I ain't paying no taxes on that shit. Natasha said, I went through the same shit too. Every year. I swear it's always something new. Right? And they can't be doing that. Like, luckily I got my money in different accounts and stuff. But what if that was all the money I had? Or you feel me? And they go ahead and just wipe out my whole entire account. What the hell? Because of a mistake they made. And then what's gonna happen? What if I had to pay my car notes, my phone bill, my credit card bills and all that shit, and y'all took all my money? Lucky I have money in other accounts so I can take care of this stuff, right? But if that was all my money and if that was all I was like standing on, I would have been in deep trouble because of the mistakes they making. Feel me? Alonzo said, hope your day gets better. You got this. I've been depressed. My client of 10 years died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alonzo. Thank you, Cat EB Cat for the roses. I heard about stuff like that. I guess you're a caretaker. I heard about that with people, like take care of people and then they become like emotionally attached and grow bonds with them and create like they're like family after some time. You know what I mean? And then they end up passing away. And I don't even know if I can deal with that shit. Keep your head up, champ. Big Austin, what up, champ? How you doing, fam? Butter Biscuits, I got married. Oh, with my Butter Biscuit said, I got married. I'm hoping my husband pays my back taxes. Shit, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. You feel me? As y'all know, I ain't never worked a day in my life. I never had a real job a day in my life. So I used to do tax fraud. You feel what I'm saying? And what's up, OG?
What is Pacific South?
Pacific what?
South.
Pacific South? What do you mean by that?
Pacific and go to the south.
That's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
I have no idea, to tell you the truth.
Me neither.
I have no idea where the Pacific is and which way south is, to tell you the truth.
Well,
I don't know.
South. No, I don't know. Because that's east.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If I were to tell you which way south, I'd be lying to you because I have no idea.
Can I have one?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me hook you up.
Just see if I can make it to my house.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Where did you buy it?
At the grocery store.
Oh, they look really good.
Yeah, they're fresh,
And
bro.
what is that store?
Grocery outlet.
Oh, okay.
Handle that, OG. Enjoy that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You want to say what's up to my friends? What's your name, OG? Hooked you up with some grapes. Say what's up. Say what's
Yeah.
up to my friends. My friends are in the camera right now. Say what's up to them.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you good though? No problem. You good? Okay. You have a blessed day. All the time. The wind is blowing like crazy. Is that my niece? Hey! Huh? My name? My name is Danny. See. Jose? What's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? Oso? Mucho gusto, Oso. Damn, the wind is kicking up, y'all. Can y'all guys hear me? Or is the wind bothering this audio? Sheesh. See that sign in the background? Look at that sign. That motherfucker is. Boop, 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 boop. That shit crazy. OG just walked up to me and said, do you know where the Pacific South is? I think he meant to say South Pacific. That was a random ass question because I have no idea where the hell that shit is. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Off top, anytime I get approached by a stranger, right? Anytime. I always, because the word of God, not to preach to y'all, nothing like that, but the word of God says we never know when we're entertaining angels. Amen? So anytime I get approached by a stranger, I always think to myself, is this an angel? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hell yeah! Like I'm lucky that possibly God is sending an angel to test me to see, because in the word of God, God says, you know what I mean? When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was sick, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was homeless, you gave me shelter. When I was in prison, you visited me. When I was sick, you took care of me. And something else, right? So God, if that truly was an angel, it could very well have been Jesus Christ in the form of a person, right? And one day I could go up to heaven and Christ could ask me like, Danny, did you love all my children when you were down there on earth? I'm like, hell yeah, Lord, I did. He's like, well, what about that one time I came to you at the park when you were eating grapes? You feel me? And I walked up to you and I asked you if you knew where the Pacific South was. You feel me? And instead of like being respectful and kind to me and helping me, you treated me like trash. You feel me? So because I'm aware of that, because I have my spiritual antennas up and my spiritual lens open, I'd be like, you can't trick me, Lord. You can't trick me, player. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't help you with directions and nothing like that, but I hooked you up with some grapes. You was hungry, I fed you. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Martine said, hey little friend, once again, just popping in to let you know what an inspiration you are. Thank you, Martine. I appreciate you. Martine said, we are all going to be with you. Amen to that. One thing I do know for sure is that I got a whole army of people that got my back, that got love for me. Thank God, praise God. And I know that wherever I'm at, what state I'm in, it don't matter where I'm at. If I go live and I'll be like, yo, I put an answer to call out, like, yo, I'm out here in Texas. Don't got nowhere to go, whatever. It's hot as hell. I ain't trying to sleep in my car right now. Can I roll through? Anybody in Texas, can your boy roll through? And I know for sure someone's gonna be like, come through, Danny, we got you. You know what I'm saying? Come through, come get a meal, come get a shower, whatever, we got you. I ain't trying to cramp your style. I ain't trying to stay there too long. I'm just trying to come through and leave. You know what I'm saying? Hang out for a little bit and be gone. I ain't trying to change your day-to-day program. You know what I mean? You feel me? That's one thing I know for sure. But I'll never take advantage of that shit though. I only do it when I really need to, or unless someone just offers like, "Hey, Danny, you're in Texas, come through, motherfucker, let's kick it." I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Elvira said, "Get the hug from Ware Market. It's cheaper." The hug. What do you mean get the hug? What hug? What are you talking about? Gabe, thank you for following me. Martine said, right. All of you goes down, and as soon as you complete one, mark it off. You know what? You're absolutely right. When I was in prison, I had basically like a whiteboard. I stole it. It was a little one. It was a little square one. And a dry erase marker. And I used to write down my to-do list on there every day. And throughout the day, as I knocked stuff off my to-do list, I just erased it. And actually kept me like organized, and also kept me like productive. Like, cause I just look at my to-do list, what I gotta do next, and I just want to knock everything off my list. So I stay grinding. And since I've been out, I've been telling myself to write down everything I need to do, and I haven't been writing down nothing. I just been trying to keep it in my head. And y'all already know, I tend to forget a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Martine said, in Dallas, if you need a shower, I got you. See? Jen said, join a gym. That's nationwide. That's what thank you, Jersey Girl, for the TikTok. That's what I heard. Someone's telling me, my brother-in-law, he said, bro, pay for one of those gyms. I think LA Fitness or some shit. Planet Fitness, one of those fitness. He said one of those nationwide ones, right? And you could basically go to any of them and go shower and work out or whatever. And I need to start working out again, feel me? So that's another thing I need to do. I need to go sign up for a gym membership or wherever the hell. That way, wherever I go, I can hit a shower, go work out. So that's just another thing to add on to my bill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to add more stuff on, you feel me? So it's a whole lot to figure out. Feel me? Oh, it's only $10 a month. Oh, I could do that. $10 a month. Yeah, I can do that. Thank you for the hat, the mustaches, girl. Truck stops and gyms. Martine said, that's awesome. There are also great wet towels for everyday touch-up. Yeah, I see someone that lives out their car. They basically take a wet towel bath in the car. And I guess during emergencies or rough times, that's what I do. But I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I'm a bubble bath type of player. I like to be clean, right? So that's something that's really heavy on my mind. I'm like, damn, bro. How you going to stay clean and take care of yourself and shit the way you want to and shit? You feel me? I guess the only way to find out is just to fucking, that's how I look at it. The only way to find out how you can go about shit is just to dive in and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because all this thinking is just thoughts. You ain't gonna know until you experience it. You feel me? Okay, Planet Fitness, $10 everywhere, okay? I can do that. Martine said, are you a Capricorn? No, I'm a Pisces. Thank you, Bailey. Chef, thank you for the cap on my head. Chef said they look delicious. Yeah, they are. They're like hella like firm. Look at how hard these motherfuckers are. Hella crunchy. Martine smiling. Yogi said, do you know Lalo, bro? I know a gang of Lalos. That's a common nickname. Nikki said, what did I miss? Hey, Nikki! So Nikki has been helping me to get my children's book, working on helping me get my children's book published. I very, 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 very much appreciate you, Nikki. Nikki said she'll do it for free. She don't want nothing, yada, yada, yada. No, I'm saying it right here on the live in front of everybody that when you help me get my book up and going and help me get it published, for sure you're getting a percentage of it. I don't know exactly how much yet, but I'm for sure gonna make sure you get a good chunk. Because at the end of the day, this is how I look at it. Anybody that's willing to take their time to help me, you feel me? I'm gonna make sure that they win with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm letting y'all know right now in my life, this is a grand opportunity, and whether you believe in me or not, but those of y'all that believe, that have faith and see the potential in me and feel that, you know what, Danny, he's gonna go places with his platform. This is just the beginning of the come up. You know what I'm saying? This is just the beginning of the bubble. You know what I mean? And so I'm making an offer to anybody right now. Whoever's willing to come alongside and help me get shit that I need to get up and going. Now, at a time when I don't got shit, those who decide to help me, when I do come up and I do shine and I do bubble, I got y'all. Like, we all gonna eat. You feel me? And so it's not every day that you see somebody that could potentially, I don't know, blow up. Could potentially become a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. I don't know. And have the chance to invest in them before they blow up. You feel me? Some people might be like, nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna invest in that dude. I don't think that he's gonna make it happen. But those of y'all that do believe in me, I'm giving you guys a chance now to come alongside with me and be like, okay, Danny, what you need, what kind of help do you need? Let's get this cracking. So, one, Nikki's very helping me with it, which is getting my children's book published, right? Two, I need help getting my merch line up and running. Merch line basically selling t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, long sleeve shirts, whatever you can put, beanies, hats, merch, feel me? You go all day long with that shit. Coffee cups, socks, bags, it go on and on. But the thing is, I basically have like the ideas. I'm basically like the face of this shit, right? I basically push the content, market, whatever. But I need someone behind the scenes who's gonna take care of my merch line. I got thousands of ideas, thousands of t-shirt ideas, and I basically got the platform, over 75,000 people that's following me on TikTok, a customer base that I could sell to, right? So that's the next part, that's the next chapter of my journey. I need to get this merch line up and going. The logistics and everything that's involved, I don't know how to deal with that stuff. I just know the ideas. I just know to be the face of my content. I just know how to push my content. I just know how to market the t-shirts and the merch. But I need someone in the background dealing with all the logistics, yada, 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 right? But if someone knows how to do all that stuff and is willing to come alongside me, like, look, Danny, bet, I believe in you. I see potential in you. And I do believe that if I help you get this merch line cracking, we'll come up. We can make money. I mean, you got over 75,000 people that you can sell directly to. And on top of that, all the money is going to be tax-free. Feel me? And so this is a grand opportunity for anybody out there who's an entrepreneur, who's a hustler, who's looking for a side hustle or side passive income, who sees, hey, you know what I mean? This is an opportunity. All I got to do is rock with this cat, help him get his merch line going. I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be on the road, so I can't print out shirts and stuff inside of my car, right? So I need somebody who has a home base who can print out shirts and do all that side of the business, right? Print them, ship them out, and yada yada yada. And then we both eat. I'm talking about. See, I don't want to throw a percentage out there off top because I might regret it, right? But I'm so cool about this shit. I'm leaning towards like 50. 55, 45 split. I take 55, you take 45, or 60, 40, wherever. But whoever helps me, they're gonna get a big ass chunk. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like, oh, out of 100% of the business, I take 80, you take 20. Nah, I'm trying to meet you in the middle, or maybe take a little bit for myself, like 55 and you get 45, or 60 and you get 40, whatever. But I don't know exact numbers yet, but I want it to be where whoever's rocking with me, they get a good percentage. You feel me? And a lot of people don't give up that much of their business, damn near half of their business, to nobody. I'm not new to this shit. I study entrepreneurship and all that, so I know you'd be a fool to give up damn near half of your business to somebody, right? But that's the thing that I'm trying to let y'all know. I'm not even tripping on none of this shit. You feel what I'm saying? My whole thing is just being appreciative of the fact that when I was down and out and I didn't know what the hell to do, someone took a chance on me. And because that someone took a chance on me, when I shine, they finna shine. When I eat, they finna eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about being greedy or nothing like that. Nah, because I know whoever's gonna come alongside to help me, you got bills to pay too. You got responsibilities too. Your time is precious too. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure that you're good too. So my whole thing is this: I get my T-shirt, I get my children's book published with Nikki. I get my merch line cracking, up and running with somebody that knows that you don't even gotta know what you're doing. You just gotta be willing to find out what to do. But basically, you need to get heat press. We need to get t-shirts in both for cheap. We need to get shirt transfers and all that, which all doesn't even cost that much, right? And whoever wants to side with me in that business, we'll talk more about all those details. And then I also came up with over 100 of my own inventions when I was in prison, like 104. I wrote them out, I sketched them out, I wrote notes for them, yada, yada, yada. So what I plan to do is, from my children's book and from my merch line, I plan to save up my money, and then I plan to take the money and invest it into one of my inventions, right? Get my invention patented, all that, bring it to market, either bring it to market and start selling it myself through stores or whatever, or sell the whole entire patent at once to somebody. Like if it's an invention that has potential, right? Say for instance, I don't know, I come up with I have ideas, but I can't talk about them because I can't let no one steal my ideas, right? But say for instance, is an invention that has potential that it's worth millions. I'm talking about, like, say for instance, worth 500 million. If someone would have came along and been like, look, bro, I'll buy your whole entire patent, your whole entire business off you for 250 million. And after I sell that shit to them, they could go ahead and flip that shit for way more than 250 million, for fucking $1 billion, because it's a good ass idea, right? But I just don't have enough to scale it. You know what I'm saying? So off top, I'll just sell my whole entire invention idea, my patent, my business, whatever, for a big ass chunk of money, and take that big ass chunk of money and invest it in the rest of my inventions, right? And bring those motherfuckers up, build them up, and sell them or keep them, whatever I want to do. And that's how eventually your boy will make his way to multi-millions of dollars. Y'all probably sitting there tripping like, oh, this fool crazy. He just got out of prison a year and a half ago. He tripping. He talking out the side of his neck. He ain't gonna make all that shit happen. That's all right. You feel me? But what you guys don't understand is that I've been planning this out, and I've been studying this, and I've been working all this shit out since I was in prison. So even though I don't have all this shit up and going yet, I have enough in the cut that when the time is right and my money's right, I could really bubble. You feel what I'm saying? So anybody that's interested in helping me get my merch line cracking, holla at me. DM me. You can holla at me in the chat. You can DM me. I'm taking all potential people, and if I'll go through everybody, and if I feel like you're somebody that I can work with, then I'll rock with you. There's money to make, y'all. Just think about the t-shirt game. It's a lot of money to make. Buy that shit, shirts in bulk overseas. Bring the price of making the shirts down as low as you can, and sell it for a profit. I got over 75,000 people on TikTok that follow me. I got a strong support system. People that will buy my shirts if I make them. People that have been begging and dying for my merch, but I haven't came up with it yet. So whoever wants to be a part of that shit and make this side hustle, passive income money, holla at me. Thank you, Jersey Girl, for the TikTok. Mandy said it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold, so prepare. I know. Chef said, great idea to do it. Practice sleep overnight in your car before you leave, right? I was thinking about that. I was like, why would I hit the road and then find out on the road, like, oh, damn, I'm tripping. No, let me practice run that shit. Okay? Jesse said, it is my pleasure. Enjoy those grapes. They look delicious, like Cape Town grape. Jesse, one of these days, I'm gonna go to South Africa. I'm gonna kick with you. I always want to check out Africa and South Africa. You feel me? So I'll be there. Nelson Mandela, what did he say? He got this saying that I really love. He said, in my country, first you go to prison and then you become president. Yeah. Nelson Mandela went to prison. What did he do? 27 years, something like that. Got out and became the president of South Africa. In my country, first you go to prison and then you become president. So I already went to prison. Next, I'm about to become president. Martine said, all good. Miguel, West Texas. Hey, what's up, West Texas? Nikki said there's plenty of rest stops where you could rest and bathroom. Yeah, I gotta figure all that out because I've never done it before. I know there's plenty of truck stops and rest stops, but it just feels weird because I've never been to one. So for me, I get a gang of anxiety. I think like, okay, I'm gonna drive up to this rest stop, park, and just try to blend in and rest and use the restroom. Like, man, that shit feel weird to me, you know what I mean? But I remember when I was sitting in prison, I was sitting in a shoe. I was sitting in my window, looking out the window. I was in Tehachapi shoe. And Tehachapi in the cells, the windows all the way from the ground from the cell floor all the way up to the ceiling. That's the only prison cell I ever seen that have a window like that. The window's about that big, but that cell goes from the ground to the ceiling. Most prison cells it's the same size, but it only goes from like the desk up to the ceiling, right? Anyways, I was sitting there, I was looking out the window one day, and outside my window was like a view of like barbed wire fences, gun towers, and like mountains and shit, right? And I remember telling myself, I was like, bro, if they came to my cell right now and kicked me out of the prison right now, booty butt naked, with no clothes on, with no food, no money, no water, nothing, and say, go, we'll let you go right now if you're willing to go, would you go? I was like, hell fucking yeah, I would. I'll go booty butt naked out that prison and I will fucking figure it out. I'll be homeless, I don't care. I would rather do that than be in prison, sitting in solitary confinement, right? So now I'm out, and I got a car, I got this, I got that. So it's like, I'm not even tripping. It's like, you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not homeless, you're not naked, you got everything you need. Now you just gotta go, bro. Just gotta rip the band-aid off and go. Stop being scared, you know what I'm saying? Richie Rich said, I love the hoodie, big bro. Thank you, fam. Stay hungry. Nikki said, don't go anywhere. Yes, I'm sending off the cat food tomorrow. Thank you, Nikki. Sosa said, meow you. Sosa appreciates it too. That little bugger. That fool's been tripping lately. He be wanting to go outside, right? But it be raining. And I'd be like, no, bro, you can't go kick it, bro. Stay in the house, bro. You're gonna go out there, get all wet, come home, and then I gotta dry you off and shit like that. Man, chill, bro. Be a bubble bath type of player. Just chillax in a warm ass room today because it's cold outside. But he'll go to the window, and I close the window, so he'd be right there messing with the blinds, messing with the window, scraping the window, complaining. I'm like, bro. So I'm like, fuck it, go. I open the window, he'll take off and shit, and then he'll come back all wet. I'm like, damn, feel me? And that's what I've been going through lately with that food. Queen said, I'm just waiting for your cute stuff to drop the salt. What the fuck? Hey, Dorothy from Arizona. Queen said, I will feed you. That's what's up. Hi, cat. What up, Big Austin? Christina, hi. My addict sister just got out of jail today. It's been rough. Hey, thank God that she's out. You know what I'm saying? And just go from there. You feel me? I know it's rough. I know people like having family members stuck in their addiction. It's hard. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes there ain't nothing that we can't do for them. Basically, they're stuck in their addiction. They don't want out of their addiction. God forbid that they die in their addiction or whatever. And as much as we want them to stop, as much as we wish that they would stop doing that to themselves, whatever, the only time they're going to stop is when they want to stop. The only time they're going to stop is when they actually hit rock bottom or they end up dying from their addiction, right? There's nothing that you can do. Trust me. All you can do is just love on them, pray for them, look over them when you can. You know what I'm saying? Try to distract them as much as you can from running the streets. Try to keep them around you or whatever. As long as they're around you, they're safe. But you guys understand, in the depths of someone's addiction, they feel a lot of shame, a lot of guilt. So they don't like to be around their family members or people who they feel ashamed of. You know what I mean? So of course they're gonna try to like stay away from you or avoid you or whatever. But always give them that understanding of knowing that you ain't there to overwhelm them, to bug them, to judge them or none. You're just there to love on them, to care for them, to help them, to support them. That way they know that whenever they do need to holler at you, they feel comfortable to get at you. They won't feel ashamed or they won't turn to the streets and go deeper into the darkness and turn to other people who really don't give a fuck about them, right? So the best you could do is just keep that open relationship. Just let them know, like, look, you can always holler at me. I always got your back. You feel me? And I'm always gonna be there for you and keep you in my prayers and just hope that you'll find your way up out of this. You feel me? So when I was stuck in my addiction, couldn't nobody tell me nothing. You feel me? I had to hit rock bottom in order to get to the place in my life where I was like, all right, I'm done. I can't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? Not to preach, but in the Word of God, Jesus Christ does a sermon on the mount called the Beatitudes when he preaches to the 12 disciples. And one of the Beatitudes is, blessed are the brokenhearted, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, right? Or before them is the kingdom of heaven. One of those, right? And I remember reading that and I didn't understand what the hell it meant. I was like, what the hell that mean, right? How the hell are you blessed to be brokenhearted? It says, blessed are the brokenhearted. Jesus said that to his 12 disciples. He said, blessed are the brokenhearted, for before them is the kingdom of heaven. I didn't understand that shit, but I understand it now. And basically what it means is you are actually blessed when you hit rock bottom. You are actually blessed when you get to the lowest point of your life and you just give up. Why? Because it's when you're in that state, when you hit rock bottom, it's when you cry out to God, right? A lot of times when we're going through stuff, a lot of times we're going through life and life is good, we don't holler at God. We just like, hey, it's all good. I'm good. I ain't tripping. But then once we get in a jam, once we have a someone in our family that's on their deathbed, or once we get locked up and looking at life, or once the homie gets shot, or we get shot, or something happens to one of our loved ones, we cry out to God, help me, help God, we need you, help me, woo woo. So, blessed are the brokenhearted, because before them is the kingdom of heaven. Basically, only until you hit rock bottom will you cry out for help, will you cry out to God. So those that have family members in addiction, whatever, it sucks, but honestly, the best thing that can happen to them is for them to hit rock bottom, for them to get to their lowest point of their addiction, and then to get to the point where they're like, oh, I'm good, I can't do this shit no more. That's when you kick the door open and help them. That's when they say, I need help. That's when you really go hard and help them. But not until then, because until then, they're just gonna be like, oh, I'm good, my addiction is good, I'm a functioning addict, I can do this, I can keep on getting high, and everything's good. Nah, eventually your addiction is gonna catch up to you. You're not gonna get high like you used to. You're just gonna get high to get well, and whatever. End up catching diseases or ODing or whatever, and then you're gonna cry out, and that's when you're gonna get the help you need. Big Austin said the hoodie is dope. Thank you, Big Austin. Christina said, pull up the compass on your phone. I didn't even know I had a compass on my phone. Shay said, oh, so nice. Hey, OG. Shay said, love seeing you. Love you, Danny, sharing your grace. Thank you, Shay. Shooter said, yo, just passing through. Salute to the chat. Salute to you too, Shooter. Shay said, we can hear you. I hear you, said Shiny. Miss Marie, we can hear you. Okay. Antonio said he just wanted grapes. OG probably was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and ask him a weird ass question, BS for a little bit, and get some grapes from him. Because he came over and said, do you know which way is the Pacific South? But I think he meant to say, do you know which way is the South Pacific? And I tell you the truth, if they said right now we give you $1 million to tell us which way is south, I wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? All right now. Wicked, what's good? Antonio, thank you for following me. Big Austin said, I want that hoodie. You won't fit this shit, Big Austin. Shay said, yes, but you share grace. That's good karma. Amen to that. You feel me? Hopefully one day when I get to heaven, the Lord be like, man, go look it out for them grace, boy. Yeah. And I'm like, that was you? And he's like, yeah, that was me that day, fool. I'm like, I had a feeling you were trying to test me, Lord. Chef said, oh, how beautiful. When you're approached by a stranger, you think this is an angel. I always do. Because we walk by faith, not by sight, right? So my faith tells me you never know when you're entertaining angels. It can very well be the Lord himself. So when an angel or stranger comes my way, I automatically like, this might be the Lord. This might be an angel. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? I came from Grace said, I love the way you talk. Thank you. Miss Marley said, too windy. The wind calmed down some though. You feel me? Brown Sugar said, I love when the green apple grapes. Tanya said, do you have a girlfriend? No, I'm single. Old Corn Pop said, we just got a new dog named Stains. She said, we just got a new dog named Stains. Can you call my dog? I want to see if he'll look for your voice. I think this is a setup. I think someone's trying to set me up. I think this is a setup. I don't know what kind of setup this is, but I think you're trying to pull something over my head. So why would you want me to say your dog's name just to see if your dog hears my voice? I don't believe that. Thank you for the rose, Drea. Grandma, thank you for following me. Brown Sugar said grapes green are sweet. I just finished buying stuff for my daughter and I. Yeah. Butterfly said a lot of parks have workout stations. Yeah, they do. 541. Where you from? I'm originally from San Diego, California. A little neighborhood out there called Linda Vista. Jaya, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Hello, Kitty Kush. Thank you for following me. Elvira, thank you for sharing the live. Grace Rose says, hey, how are you? I'm a Pisces too. Yeah, Pisces are hella dope. What do they say about Pisces? Huh? They say we're artists, we're creative, we wear our hearts on our sleeve. We're deep thinkers, we're analytical, and we're freaking cool as hell. So you know, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Nikki said, I'm excited about all your achievements you have coming. Love you. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for helping me too. I hella appreciate you. Those of y'all who don't know, Nikki in the chat, she's an entrepreneur herself. She published a book herself. She also got her own wig line. So any of y'all who need some wigs, holla at Nikki right here in the chat. Check her page out. You feel me? It's all about supporting each other, helping each other out in any way that we can. So any of y'all are interested in her book or interested in her wig line or anything else that she got going on, check her page out. Nikki Nefertiti in the chat. Ali said, am I eating too? Huh? Eric, thank you for following me. Customize CT Designs, merch here. What? Hey, Customize CT Design, let me follow you real quick. Oh, shit. It says, we specialize in making merch for social media influencers of all levels. Oh, sugar. Is this a sign from God himself or what? Hey, I'm sitting here telling y'all about how I want to get my merch line cracking. And just so happens, Custom CT Designs is in my chat. And I'm going to holler at you, Custom CT Designs. But please DM me so I can easily holler at you, right? But I'm going to holler at you. Let's see if we can get something cracking. If you guys say what you guys are and if you guys are good, I'd like to do business with y'all. My name is Danny. I got a pretty cool following. I got over 75,000 people. And I want to get my merch line cracking. I got hella ideas. I got over 1,000 t-shirt slogan ideas in my room right now at home. When I was in prison, I had a notebook. I knew I was going to make t-shirts one day. I was making t-shirts from prison, but I was going through a print-on-demand company. But I always knew I was going to make t-shirts one day because prior to going to prison, on my second term, I was already in the process of trying to get screen printing machines and make t-shirts even when I was out there gangbang. So, I knew I was going to make t-shirts one day. I just didn't know how I was going to go about it or whatever. So when I was in prison, even though I didn't know how I was going to go about it, I still sat there and I wrote. Every time I got an idea for a t-shirt slogan, a t-shirt, like a slogan on a t-shirt, I would write it down. I have over 1,000 t-shirt slogan ideas. Dope ass t-shirt slogan ideas too. So what I'm saying is once I get my merch line cracking, of course all my friends and followers want me to come up with the "Yeah, feel me" shirt, right? And so of course I'm gonna come out with that. But after that, I got thousands of dope ass slogans that people can wear. Cause what I believe in, like, of course I'm gonna come out with t-shirts that are funny or cool or whatever. But I also believe in like making political statements as well. Because when people wear shirts, it's like they're walking billboards. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to wear my shirts and it'll be like political statements. That way they can be walking billboards and the whole world can see the shirt. Like, man, I'm feeling that. Man, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And spark something in people's minds, make people think. That's the kind of shirts that I want to produce. You know what I'm saying? Chris Evans says, you look like at Real King Hang. I don't know who that is. Yeah. Thank you for following me. Sal Fang at Custom CT Designs. Thank you, Sal. Something Wong said, don't move. I don't get it. Thank you to everybody who follow me. Reckless B said, homie said tax-free RS gonna be knocking. Shit. I'm gonna try my very best to remain tax-free when I sell my merch because people are gonna be paying through Cash App, Venmo, or whatever. And all you gotta do is just tell them, here you go, $25 for a gift. You know what what I'm saying? Here goes $25 for gas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my best to go around it because I truly don't believe in paying taxes. I'm pretty sure y'all agree too. You feel me? They tax your check. Tax season come, they tax you again. Go to the store, you get taxed. Everything is a tax. And all these taxes add up. And whose pockets are they filling up? Certainly ain't none of my people. You know what I'm saying? Jersey Girl said, I wish I had the machine. I make them all day for you. Man. So, I talked to my friend, Mama Bueno, also on TikTok, also a t-shirt maker. And so she basically gave me all the info that I need, like the best heat press machine, how to get my t-shirts involved, stuff like that. Don't even trip on all that. Like if someone messes with me, or if someone wants to come alongside me and help me produce these shirts and merch or whatever, I'll buy the whole system. I'll buy everything. But just know that when we profit, I get all that money back off top, and then after that, whatever we profit, we split. So if you put up money for the machine, whatever, say for instance you put up 300 for the machine. Off top, when we profit, you get your 300 back, and then after that, whatever we profit, we split. You feel me? So if I put up the money, I get my money back. If you put up the money, you get your money back. If we both put up money, we both get our money back, and then after that, we split up the profits. You feel what I'm saying? That way, no one loses. Nikki said, it's a site called Cafe Press and Zazzle that prints merch. I'll send you the info. Thank you, Nikki. And that's the thing. Even if I had everything to do it myself, I can't do it. And the reason why I can't do it is because I don't have a home base. As y'all know, I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be on the road, so I can't print cars out of my Kia Soul, right? So I need somebody who has a home, who is willing to do this as a side hustle. Shit, hopefully even gets to a point where they even do it no more as a side hustle. They just do it full time. They could quit their job and just do this shit, right? Hopefully, that's the whole goal, right? But that's why I need someone to do that, to take care of that side of it for me. While I travel, hit the road, create content, and market, like push for people to buy the shirts and buy the merch. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. My job is to be the face, and my job is to create content, and my job is to push and market the shirts as much as I can so that we can eat. And then whoever comes alongside me, their job is to make, press, and send out the shirts. Okay? Nikki said, tell me or someone else what state you're in. Okay, and we'll send you locations to rest stops. Thank you, Nikki. Melissa said, hey. How's it going? You doing good? Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm sitting at a park right now. It's sprinkling, you feel me? But this is Oregon for you though. Watch this. We in Oregon, it's sprinkling, and they still got, where the hell? Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Let me unmute this camera because this shit got me confused as hell. They still got little kids playing outside in the rain. You feel me? That shit crazy. It's Oregon for you though. Melissa said, basically you gotta let them do for themselves, bro. It's sad to watch, right? Hoagie, are you stuck on your addiction? No. I mean, I still smoke weed, but that's not considered, I don't consider that shit my addiction because I was never like, weed never got me to where I was like all strung out. My drug of choice before was heroin, and I'm free of that. I don't use that stuff anymore. But I still smoke weed though. I'm gonna keep it 100. I smoke weed and it's never been an issue with me. It's not like my drug of choice. It's just something that mellows me out, helps me with my anxiety, shit like that. But my PTSD. But my main drug of choice is heroin, and I don't mess around with that stuff anymore. Miss Melissa said, oh, I know. I thought I knew what I could handle, but I didn't, right? Uso Bones. What's up, Oos? Thank you for joining my live. M. Lawless said, and I'm happy to see that you overcame it. Amen. Susie, thank you for following me. Oslo, amen. Slim Goddess 420. I remember you from the video delivering the food to that girl's mama who's out of town. Yeah, thank you. Momo, yes, it's a setup. Don't do it. What's a setup? What are you talking about? Thank you for following me, Slim Goddess. Zesty said, for real, you're more than welcome. You enjoy every moment. Amen. Drea said, here to show some love. Thank you, Drea. Nikki said, LOL, get y'all some wigs. Y'all, I custom colored them too. Butter Biscuit. Hell yeah, y'all better go holler at Nikki and get y'all some wigs. You feel me? Much respect to you, Nikki. I respect the grind. I respect the hustle. I respect the entrepreneur in you. For real, for real. I truly believe in... So let me tell y'all a quick story. This last term, when I was in the county jail, I just got done doing 14 years in prison, right? But prior to going to prison, I was in the county fighting my case. And I had no cellie at the time. Then all of a sudden my door cracked and then some OG Vietnamese dude came in my cell. He was like in his late 50s, early 60s or something like that, right? Little dude. He came in my cell. I had my shirt off. Y'all know I got tattoos or whatever, right? I guess this dude, he heard stories about jail or something and he automatically thought that everyone in jail was trying to get you or whatever. So right when he walked in my cell, I hopped up like, what's happening? And he was like, hey. He's like, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. He said, please don't hurt me. He's like, I got a lot of money. I'll pay you. I'll pay you money, whatever you need to not hurt me, right? And I was like, man, check this out, OG. You ain't nobody about to do nothing to you. You're my people. You feel me? You're good. Like, stop tripping. But he still didn't believe me. He was like all like standing with his back against the wall, like being hella like super cautious, right? So I sat my ass down so that he would calm down. And I just explained to him like in a soft tone and real nicely, like, look, OG, I'm not gonna do nothing to you, bro. You're good. You're my people's. You're like my dad, bro. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. Don't even trip. You know what I'm saying? You want the bottom bunk? You want me to help you make your bed? Like, you good. So finally he started relaxing. He's like, okay. Then we ended up being cool. We ended up chopping it up, whatever. And then I just asked him one day, I was like, hey, bro, you remember when you first came to the cell, you said you had buku amounts of money? What's that all about? And he explained to me, he said, I'm a multi-millionaire. And I'm like, I was tripping, right? Because I was like, how the hell, you weren't even born in America. You came from Vietnam after the war and all that. You don't speak no English, right? How the hell are you a multi-millionaire? You feel what I'm saying? And so he started explaining to me. He was like, he told me he basically owns a gang of different businesses, hella businesses all throughout San Diego, right? And then I said, how did you get there? And he explained to me. He said, you know what an octopus is? He's telling me all this in Vietnamese. He's like, you know what an octopus is? And I was like, yeah, I know what an octopus is, right? He said, how many arms does an octopus have? I said, an octopus got 8 arms, right? And he said, if you want to become a millionaire, a multi-millionaire like me, you need to have hustle like an octopus. And I was like, what you mean by hustle like an octopus? Oh, gee, I don't get it, right? He said, just like the octopus has 8 different arms, you have to have 8 different hustles, 8 different forms of passive income coming in. One arm could be your job, your 9 to 5, and the other 7 arms could be other forms of passive income and side hustles. He said, now, if the octopus loses one of his arms, how many arms does the octopus have left? I said, the octopus has 7 arms left. He said, exactly. If you lose one of your hustles, you still have 7 hustles and 7 forms of money coming in, so you'll never go broke. You get what I'm saying? And he says, when your game's tight, then instead of having 8 arms like an octopus, you can have 16 arms. You can have 32 arms, but just try to get yourself to 8 arms. You know what I'm saying? And then they said, just imagine like a ball. You got to keep this ball spinning, and this ball can never stop spinning. And the only way this ball continues to spin is if you continue to bring money in. You feel what I'm saying? And I was just sitting there listening. And on the streets, I was a hustler. I had a gang of different forms of hustles coming in, right? But I never looked at it like an octopus, right? I just looked at it like I'm just hustling, right? So I started listening to the dude. I was like, that's what's up. I mean, I'm humble enough to take some advice or some wisdom from an OG, especially someone who wasn't born in America, doesn't speak English, and became a multi-millionaire. Like, what? So I just sat there and started soaking up game. And then now that I'm out, that's my whole goal, is to have hustle like an octopus, find different forms of passive income so that I would never go broke. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to get going. Because if you think about it, and you could just pull in like, and you could make like $330 a day, somewhere around there, that's like 10 bands a month. So if you could find you 8 different side hustles that bring you in a minimum of $330, $350 a day, you're bringing in a minimum of $10,000 a month. You feel me? And the goal is to make it tax-free. Chewy said, you make us laugh and bring us so much joy. Thank you, Chewy. Artificer. Thank you for following me. Donnie, thank you for sharing my live post. I appreciate you. Jersey Girl said, well, then I'm your girl. LOL, I'll help you for real. Yeah! Okay, Jersey Girl. So I know you really helped me. I know Nikki's been talking about helping me with my merch. I got CT Designs hollering at me. So let me get a feel for everybody and whoever else may be wanting to help. Let me basically get a feel for everybody and let me see who's the best person I'm gonna go with, and whoever that ends up being, that's who I'm gonna choose. You know what I'm saying? So there's no promises. I gotta make sure that I make the right choice, right? But I do know that I trust you. You've been rocking with me for a very long time. You're a diehard supporter, always in my lives, always watch my videos, always show me love. So if everything goes well, I have no problem working with you. I trust you. I know that we can make good money together. Donnie said, great strategy, bro. Good business mind. Thank you, Donnie. Jersey Girl said, I have a 12-car garage I can work out of. Shut the hell up, Jersey Girl. How the hell you have a 12-car garage? That's not even possible. Did you mean a 2-car garage? Who the hell has a 12-car garage? You had to admit the 2-car garage. Hey, but you know what's crazy? Out here in Independence, where I stay, right? I was doing a dash one day, and it took me to this neighborhood over here to cut. It's near an airport, like a small plane airport. And there's houses over there, y'all. No BS. There's houses over there that got these huge ass garages, and these people are parking small planes in their the garage of their house. Big ass houses. I'm talking about, they got a house and a big ass garage. And this garage, I was driving by and I see freaking planes in these people's houses, y'all. Never seen no shit like that in my life. I gotta go over there one day and take a picture of that shit, so y'all can see what the hell I'm talking about. Cause that shit, like, you're literally driving down the street and you're driving past all these houses, and you see their garage doors open, big ass garages though, and you see planes in there, bro. Real little bitty planes sitting in the garages. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So if you do have a 12-car garage, I think maybe you do, but what the hell are you parking up in there? A plane? Omar said, yo, what's good, bro? What's up, Omar? Jay Smoke said, liar. Hey, okay, Jay Smoke. This liar is gonna block your ass, and now you're blocked. Call me a liar. You don't even know me. Marie, thank you for following me. Nikki said, facts, that's right. Passive income, right? The whole goal in life, I'm trying to tell y'all, is to become your own boss. You feel what I'm saying? Once you become your own boss, okay, just put it like this. Say, for example, you work for me, right? And I pay you $20 an hour, right? For 8 hours a day. You come bust your ass for me. Work for me, I pay you even if I pay you $40 an hour, it don't even fucking matter. You busting your ass for me 8 hours a day, whatever, right? And all the blood, sweat, and tears that you're doing working for me, I might be paying you $20 an hour, $40 an hour, but you better believe I'm making way more than that off of your ass busting your ass for me, right? So wouldn't you rather be your own boss and bust your own ass, and all the sweat, blood, and tears that you push out is for yourself, not for somebody else? Not to get somebody else rich, but to get yourself rich, or to get yourself right. You feel what I'm saying? So the whole goal, y'all, is to become your own boss. You become your own boss. Every time you bust your ass, all the blood, sweat, and tears goes back to you. You know what I'm saying? You're working for yourself. You're busting your ass for yourself. You could create your own schedule. You can work whenever the hell you want to work, or do whatever the hell you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got to answer to nobody. You answer to yourself. And then you can find loopholes and try to do it to where your money, as much as you possibly can, get it tax free. You know what I'm saying? But that's the goal, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Don't get caught up in the rat race. Don't get caught up in thinking, oh, I got a good job, I got a good pay number, I'm straight. As long as you're working for another man, you will never be straight. As long as you work for yourself, you'll be straight. Because you got to understand, the people that you're working for, they're making a grip of money off of your sweat, blood, and tears. You busting your ass for them. They could be paying you $50 an hour. You better believe they're making way more off of you. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you putting all your energy, your blood, your sweat, and your tears into making someone else rich, put it into yourself. Bust your ass for yourself. Okay. Angel Kiss says, "Hey, I haven't seen your live in a minute. Work has been hectic." Oh, I got people all the time telling me like, "Danny, when do you go live? I've been missing your live." I don't even have a set schedule when I go live. I'm hella random. I go whenever I feel like going. You feel what I'm saying? So I couldn't tell y'all exactly when I go live, but I appreciate you guys for catching my live, even when you're at work and coming to hang out. And I try my best to send out as many notifications that I can, but I only send out about like 50, 60 of them, and then after that, hopefully y'all catch the notification of TikTok. So those of y'all who really want to catch my lives, I don't know how they do it, but I guess you could tell TikTok to notify you every time I go live. Jersey Girl said, my dad got it built for his old race cars he built. They have a lot of land. Oh, okay. Cause I was about to say, I think you did a typo. What do you mean 12-car garage? That shit don't even sound right. That shit sound like a baby Walmart. Yeah. We're gonna holler at Jersey Girl. We're gonna see what's up. You seem like someone that is very reliable and dependable, and it seems like, yeah, it sounds good. 12-car garage you can work out of. It's not that hard. All we need is a heat press machine. Get the t-shirts in bulk. Make graphic designs and put them onto transfer paper sheets, whatever. Heat press them suckers. Put them in a freaking envelope or wherever they put them in. Send them out. You feel me? And then we bubble. Thank you for the TikTok, Miss Liber. Angel Kiss says, I've also been super sick. Have you? What, you got COVID or something? BBG said they need to hit the bell for notifications. Yeah, so any of y'all who've been missing out on my lives or whatever, I guess you hit a bell or something to get notifications. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how that stuff works, but I know some people, they don't miss out on my lives because every time I go live, they have it to where TikTok notifies them. You feel what I'm saying? These grapes. I remember when I was in prison, I used to work as a janitor. I used to clean up a gang of doctors' offices, right? And the doctors and stuff, they would always leave us like food and stuff, right? They would put it in a bag and throw it in the trash, and then we gotta go in the trash and take it out. Like we throw it in the trash, then we go to the cut, take it out of the trash, eat it. It's not like we were digging through the garbage. Well, we were digging through the garbage, but it's not like we were trying to dig through the garbage to get the food that they threw away. No, they basically let us know, hey, I got something for you. I'm gonna leave it in the trash. All right, good look now. And sometimes it'd be like stuff like this, like grapes. They be eating healthy shit because they're doctors. They'd be like yogurt with like granola and freaking Angel Kisses. Thank you for the roses with granola and freaking dried cranberries. What else? They be having like nuts and cheese, like crazy shit, like bougie ass doctors be eating, right? But they always be looking out. And I remember I used to get green grapes every now and then, or purple grapes. I'd be hella happy. I'd be telling my coworkers, there's like 4 of us, hey bro, got some grapes. Cause in prison they don't give you grapes. We don't really get like a huge variety of fruits. We get like apples. Every now and then we get grapefruit, get pears, bananas. Every now and then, depends on what prison you're at, you might get some kiwi. And that's about it. Maybe other stuff that I don't remember though. But we don't get no grapes, we don't get no oranges, we don't get no nectarines, we don't get no mangoes, stuff like, you know what I mean? We only get like a small variety of fruits, right? And so, if you go for years and years without eating grapes and stuff, man, when you get a chance to eat some, that shit's like hitting the lottery. Feel me? So I tell my coworkers, hey. Thank you for helping me eat my boat. I'm going to hold him. Hey, fool, got some grapes. And motherfuckers' eyes would light up. Oh shit, got some grapes. Hell yeah. You feel me? I remember one time, one of the doctors, that fool gave us a big ass I don't even know what to call that shit. One of the doctors, right, this black dude, I don't even know what the hell he had this shit for, right? But he called me, my coworker to the cut. He's like, hey, I got some cookie dough for y'all. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm thinking like cookie dough, ice cream or something, right? And we're like, all right, good looking out. Me and my coworker go dig that shit out of the trash. It was a big ass log of cookie dough. I was like, bro, what the fuck is that? My coworker's like, shit, he don't know either, right? So we took this log and we go hit up my other coworkers, black dude. You know, he just barely came off the streets about a year ago. So, hey, bro, what the fuck is this shit? And he's like, oh, that's cookie dough. And we're like, how we eat this shit? We just open it up and eat that motherfucker, right? And my coworker's like, nah, I don't think you should do that. He's like, if you do that, you might get sick, right? So me and my other coworker, the Mexican homie, we were at the tripping, like, why the fuck would this doctor give us this big ass log of cookie dough for us to eat and get sick, bro? This is some weird ass shit, right? So my coworker, the black dude, he like, bro, he like basically cut them motherfuckers, cut them bitches into like the size of cookies, throw that shit on a plate and throw it in the microwave and microwave the shit out of that shit, then eat it. All right. so me and my coworkers, we started taking fucking chunks of that shit. We had gloves on. We started ripping chunks of that shit off, smashing it up, throwing it on plates, and throwing it in the microwave. Microwave the shit out of the shit. That shit would come out all goopy and hot and shit, and we were just fucking that shit up. I never forget that shit. And that shit was a lot too. We were eating that shit for a while, bro. We used to come up with all kind of shit. Like they used to have like because the area that I worked in is a clinic, so they had like hella nurses, hella doctors, COs, shit like that, right? But whenever it be like one of the nurses' birthdays or a holiday, shit like that, they always have potlucks. Feel me? So COs, nurses, doctors will all bring stuff for his birthday or his potluck or whatever. And whatever's left over, me and my coworkers used to get that shit, bro. And y'all know they come through with like chicken, pizza, cakes, pies, ice cream, all kind of shit, right? And me and my coworkers be right there like, yeah, go ahead. And you know, a lot of nurses, they be trying to like nibble on shit. They ain't really trying to get their grub on. And we used to be in the cut like, yeah. Don't eat all that shit up. Yeah. Leave us some chicken. Yeah. Leave some pizza. Leave some of that cheesecake. You feel what I'm saying? And there always be a grip left. And then the nurses, I was real cool with them, right? Thank you, Miss Libra T. They always be looking at me like, hey, we got you. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll go over there, grab the trash can, be a whole trash can, all full of food. And I just wheel that shit to the holding tank, act like I'm about to clean it. And me and my coworkers, man, we be in that motherfucker grubbing. And then we'll sneak that shit back to the yard. You know what I'm saying? Sneak it back to the yard. And my seller used to love that shit. He'd be like, damn, bro, ever since I started with you, man, I'm over here eating street food damn near every freaking day. And he don't know what it's going to be every day, because I don't know what's going to be. One day it'd be burritos, tamales, it'd be home-cooked beef stew, it'd be like all kinds of home-cooked food to street food, store-bought food. That shit was lovely. Every now and then, there are good moments in prison, you know what I mean? And those are like one of those good moments. That'd be a good-ass job, you know what I mean? For real. And I happen to luck out too, because they always try to keep shit racially balanced, right? So there was 4 positions in this job. It's a janitor job. Everybody wants this job because you're around nurses and shit all day. So they had one position for a Mexican brother, one for a white brother, one for a black brother, and one for an Asian brother. The position for the Asian opened up, and luckily my homie, the Mexican homie, when they told him like, hey, he was like the lead man for the crew. When they told him that, hey, we need an Asian person and shit, hit the yard and find an Asian that you want to come work with us, right? The Mexican homie on top, like, I'm gonna go holler at Tiny. That's my partner, right? And that's what I'm saying. It's good to always keep a good rapport with people, because you never know, bro. You don't want to burn your bridges with nobody, because you never know one day how, when you least suspect it, that person could come through and help you or need you for whatever reason, or you might need them. You know what I'm saying? So there I was chilling on the yard. I had a job. It wasn't the best job, but I had a job. But the job that he was working at as a janitorial job, everybody and their mama wanted to get in that job. Why? Because, like I said, there's hella nurses that you're working around, get hella action at street food, and hella action at contraband. You see what I'm saying? So the homie got at me off top. He's like, hey, bro, Tiny, I need you in there, bro. I need you to come work with me. And the thing is, he didn't want just anybody to go work with him. He wanted someone that could keep their mouth closed, someone that knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. So off top, I already knew why he pulled me, because he knew I was a dependable and trustworthy ass person, right? I was like, bet, get me in there. The homie got me in there, and it was on and cracking after that. Feel me? But that's what I'm trying to say though. Imagine if I wasn't in with the homie though. He could have picked anybody else on the yard, and somebody else would have got blessed. So always, you know what I'm saying? Always try to keep a good rapport with everybody that's in your life. I don't give a fuck if it's a stranger, someone you just met. Always keep a good rapport because you never know. One day they might be the one to come help you, or you might be the one that's gonna help them. That's how I look at it too. A lot of times I look at people in my life and I be like, this person could very well be someone that's gonna save my life one day. We don't know that. You feel me? Nikki, thank you for the roses. And I remember when I was on the yard, right? There was this dude, he's a Mexican dude. I knew him on the yard, but I didn't really know him that well. Like we seen each other around the yard or whatever. And there was many times when we could have hung out, we could have been like kicking it, rubbing elbows, play some dominoes or whatever, or just get to know each other, like what's up, bro? But instead, I just seen him around y'all, like what's up, hi and bye, and didn't think nothing of it, right? And I ended up going to the hole, right? And he ended up being my neighbor. And this is the thing, when you initially go to the hole in prison, they take all your property. You ain't got none of your stuff. You probably gotta wait like 3 weeks. If you're lucky, 3 days to a week, or maybe longer to get your property. It depends on your prison, how the property officer is, right? Some are dicks, they make you wait hella long. Some are cool, they understand you're in administrative segregation, you're in the hole, you need your shit, so they'll give you your shit right away. The prison I was at, they weren't giving it to me right away, right? So this Mexican dude, he happened to be my neighbor. And because he knew I didn't have my property, I had no food, I had no stamped envelopes, no paper, no pen, nothing to write to my family, no books, no magazines, keep myself entertained or help the time go by, whatever. The homie I taught slid his line. It's just this fishing line. We basically make lines, put a weight at the end of it, and we fish to each other's cell, right? He slid his line. And he's like, Tiny, that's what's up. He's like, see my line? I said, yeah. He said, pull my line, bro. So I started pulling on this line, and I'm pulling in soups, I'm pulling in snacks, I'm pulling in magazines, I'm pulling in books, writing material, everything. Like this hygiene, he's just looking out for everything I need, coffee, the whole nine, right? And that shit really humbled me. It really humbled me because there I was sitting in the hole, asked the hell out, and this dude happened to be my neighbor, and he happened to be blessing me and looking out for me out of the kindness of his heart, right? Which he didn't have to do. And it made me think like, damn, bro, you seen this dude on the yard a million times. When y'all went in the hole, y'all was on the yard, you just be like high and by with him. You never really stop to shake his hand or really get to know this person as a person. You just looked at him as a stranger or whoever, right? And that same freaking stranger or someone that you fully didn't acknowledge, you just whatever with, ends up being someone that basically saved you, bro. That basically came through clutch when you really needed help. And it humbled me. It made me come to see, like, you know what? I gotta be better to everybody around me. You know what I'm saying? Because I never know when the situation may arise where I might actually need these people or need this person. You feel me? And so that's how I live my life now. I always try to be like cognizant of the fact that everybody around me could potentially one day play a very significant role in my life. Just imagine I meet somebody right now, right? And 2 weeks from now, they ended up saving my life, ended up taking a bullet from me or whatever. Why would I wait 2 weeks from now to be like, damn, man, thank you, and praise them and treat them so good because they saved my life? I should have been treating them good from the gate. You know what I'm saying? It should have taken them doing something of that extreme for me to be like, oh man, thank you. Whoa. Nah, I should have been treating that person good from the gate. Feel me? Not waiting till they do something for me, but just doing it off the fact that I need to value all my relationships and those around me, you know? Elizabeth said, hey Danny, how are you and Sosa? Oh, we're chilling. Tonight very well might be the first night. Yeah, me and Sosa sleeping in my car just to give it a test run. Okay? So we're gonna see how that goes and how he's gonna be acting. Yeah. He might be in the car like, "Oh, let me out," and I'm gonna have to be like, I'm gonna have to pretend like we're really out on the road, and I'm like, "Nah, bro, you can't get out. You gotta stay in this motherfucker." You know what I'm saying? So no guarantees, but more than likely I'm gonna sleep in my car tonight, unless something comes up and I'm like, nah, not today, because I overthink a lot of stuff. But if I do sleep in my car tonight, I'll go live and we'll hang out in my car. You feel me? Miss Liebertown said, how long are you going to be in PR? So I was supposed to go to Puerto Rico on the 28th, and basically it was on me how long I wanted to be out there. I could be out there for a week. I could be out there for 2 weeks. It just depends how I feel, right? But Cynthia, who's gonna fly me out there to Puerto Rico, I don't know what happened, but she had surgery or something just recently, and I haven't been able to really talk to her because our contact is messed up right now with the signals and stuff. But I guess because she had surgery, she said she wants to push the Puerto Rico trip out even further, instead of the 28th, sometime later in October. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, nah, if that's what it's gonna be, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and be like, I'm good on the trip. I'm good on going to Puerto Rico. That way I could just go ahead and hit the road instead of sitting here waiting till October something for that to happen and just sitting there like not doing nothing. I just like, cause I really want to hit the road. Like I was planning on going to Puerto Rico, and when I come back from Puerto Rico, hitting the road. But now because of this trip has been postponed, now I think I'm gonna hit the road. Like either probably like October 1st, like the start of October. I just gotta get some things taken care of, and then get some more items that I ordered, and then get car insurance, and I'll be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming soon. I know y'all probably be like, Danny, you always talking about this shit. When are you gonna do it? Woo woo. It's gonna happen very soon. And you guys gotta understand, the reason why I talk about it a lot and don't fully pull the trigger is because I be hella full of anxiety, and I be having like little fears and worries that keep me immobilized, like keeps me from just doing it. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm at the point where in my heart of hearts, I know I just gotta rip the band-aid off and go. Just jump off the cliff and see what happens, you know? So I was waiting on this Puerto Rico trip and then coming back from Puerto Rico to hit the road, but since this Puerto Rico trip's been postponed, and I feel like not waiting to whatever date that she's talking about doing it now, I'll freak around and hit the road now as soon as possible. I just need to get some more items that I ordered, right? I don't know how long that's gonna take, a week, maybe 2 weeks, hopefully not that long. Get car insurance on my car, which is not hard to do, and then go. So Telly Moose, hey Telly Moose, I ain't seen you in a while. How are you? I'm good. Jersey Girl said, oh, user something at Jersey Girl, I'm up. Are you homeless? The hell? What kind of question is that? South Bank said, what happened to Puerto Rico? Yeah, so everything was locked in. We were supposed to go. I was supposed to go on the 28th, and I was communicating back and forth with Cynthia for a little bit. Then we lost communication, and then she reached out to me through BBG, telling me that she just had surgery and she wants to postpone the trip to push the date out further to October. And I didn't know what the hell. She didn't tell me nothing about the surgery or whatever. And now it's hard to talk to her because I guess she's saying her phone signal is messed up, so she's not getting my messages and stuff like that. It's just a lot of like, I don't even know, it's confusion going on, right? So I think I'm not gonna go to Puerto Rico, because if she pushes the date out until October, I can't just be sitting here waiting till October, sometime in October, to go to Puerto Rico, spend a week or two in Puerto Rico and come back like late October and then hit the road. Now I'm trying to hit the road ASAP. The only reason why I postponed hitting the road because she had offered me a free trip to Puerto Rico. I was like, bet I can't turn that down. Like, your boy gotta go experience everything that's out there the road, right? And it's not every day that you get a paid trip to Puerto Rico. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take that. But now that trip is postponed, so I might just be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't wait until sometime in October. I gotta hit the road. You know what I mean? Right. The longer I wait, the longer I procrastinate, the more anxiety I have, and the more immobilized I become, the more I don't want to go. Like, not I don't want to go, but the more I just can't get myself to do it. So I'm at that point now where I'm ready to go. Like, I'm anxious to hit the road, right? So all of this, like, go and stop type stuff, it throws me off, you know what I mean? So I just might be like, if the Puerto Rico trip gets pushed into October sometime, I'm not going. You feel me? I'm just gonna hit the road. That's basically what I'm saying. I don't know why it's so hard for me to explain that. If the Puerto Rico trip gets postponed into October something, Puerto Rico trip's done with. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna hit the road. Maybe one day in the future I end up in Puerto Rico, maybe not, but I just hit the road. You know what I'm saying? Miss Libra Townsend, I got the box you sent. Your handwriting is so pretty. I put the lines through my sevens too. LOL. I don't know why everybody be saying my handwriting is so pretty. South Fang said, oh, okay, let me see. Nikki said, feel you. Thank you, Nikki. Bianca said, your hoodie is dope. Thank you, Bianca. Jelly Blue said, I just started a new job. So yeah, it's been a minute. Glad to see you doing good. Thank you, Jelly Blue. Yeah, I ain't seen you in here for a while, girl. You feel me? You better tell your boss that a part of your job requirements is that you're able to listen to me live while you're working. That's what a lot of people be doing. They be at work listening to me. That's crazy as hell. South Fang said, sorry to hear it. South Fang said, hope she's recovering well and feeling better. I hope so too. I messaged her, and for whatever reason, she's not getting my messages. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know what the surgery is about or nothing. I don't know what's going on. Telly moves and laughing. You feel me? Yeah, y'all. Getting ready to start this next chapter of my life. It's very scary sometimes thinking about it, but at the same time, it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in prison, prior to getting out, I've never been outside of California except Las Vegas. And I've only been in California when I was free. I've only been to like LA and back down to San Diego. So I've been to like Riverside, Temecula, Orange County, San Bernardino, LA, stuff like that, right? But never anywhere further than that, other than when I was in prison. I've been up and down the state of California when I was in prison. But my travels was very limited because I was always hugging the block. Like I had a fear of missing out. I never wanted to be missing out on nothing on the front lines. If anything happened to my homies, enemies come through or whatever, I wanted to be there. So I would never leave my hood. I felt like if I left my hood and something happened, I wouldn't be able to live with that shit. So my role was like basically my block in prison, you know. But now since I've been out, I've been to Oregon, where I'm at now, New York, Massachusetts, Ohio. That's it. But laying over and stuff don't count. So far, I've been to four different places. You feel me? And I want to hit the road and add to that. Because when I was in prison, I was daydreaming about that shit all the time. I used to daydream about traveling throughout the whole United States. And now that I'm free, as far as gang ties going like that, I'm not stuck to my hood, not stuck to my block. Now I'm able to spread my wings and really live like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to just travel and check out the rest of the United States and meet up with y'all and experience everything that I could experience. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm chilling on live, and the police is just drove by on the right of me, and I don't know why. They're most likely not gonna mess with me, but I always get anxiety when the police come around. I don't know why. Victoria said, "Where'd you go in Ohio?" I went to Cleveland. I went to Cleveland, Ohio. One of my friends out here on TikTok, Dawn, she flew me out to Cleveland, Ohio for a week. Rolled out the blue carpet for me. Put me up in a hotel for the whole week. Took me out to Cleveland, showed me around, took me to the zoo, went to Asian Lantern Festival. Went through her old neighborhood, showed me where she grew up, where she lived, yada, yada, yada. I went down to Lake Erie, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You feel me? Victoria says, oh, okay. What's that? Okay. I'm an hour or so from there. Cool. Yeah, I was out there. It was dope out there. I wish I had more time out there, like really that's how I feel. Like whenever I travel now, I go somewhere, you don't really get to experience the place. You know what I'm saying? In a week's time, you never really get to get the full effect or the full feel of any state or any community. So I wanted, like, even when I went to New York, Massachusetts and all that, it was cool. But at the same time, like, you don't really get a full feel for what it's like. You know what I mean? Zesty, thank you for the cat pause. So yeah, I would love to go to Cleveland again and experience it. Like, take my time and really experience it, because Cleveland was dope. I really liked it out there. I like the community. I like the vibe. I like the energy. I like the people. I like the architecture. I liked it, but I really wanted to really experience it though. Sweet. BBG says, I pray for the day that Popo anxiety goes out the window, right? For real though. They were just rolling past. And I seen them out the corner of my eye. And automatically my heart felt like someone just snatched my heart and started squeezing it. And I know I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm just sitting here chilling. But that shit never goes away. You always feel like even when you're innocent and you're not doing anything wrong, like they automatically stereotype you and look at you like, oh, that fool's up to no good just by looking at you, you know what I mean? So that shit never gets old, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell I'm doing out here. I'm out here in the middle of a park. It's windy, it's sprinkly, and I'm here chilling with y'all because I didn't want to go home and sit in my room and be all depressed and shit. So I wanted to go sit in a park in the cold and chill with y'all. BG said, I can see your heart pumping. One day, go to song, one day. Victoria says, it's been 7 years for me and I still be like that, right? That shit never changes. Kelly Moose said, yes, my bestie has anxiety too when the police come out here. I know. I mean, because I seen the evil. I mean, like prior to all this camera, cell phone video and all that, of police corruption and all these body cams and all that, I seen what police are capable of and what they could do before all the whole world be seeing it on video. You know what I'm saying? I come from the era where they literally beat your ass, set you up, all kind of crazy stuff. You feel me? Plant stuff on you, plant evidence on you that wasn't even yours, plant dope on you, pull you over for no reason, harass you. Oh yeah, the whole nine, especially when you're a gang member. It's like they got open season on us. You know what I mean? You get to be walking down the street, they know you're affiliated gang member, a documented gang member. Pull over right quick. Yeah. You ain't did shit. You just walking down the street. Yeah. Hop out, hands on the wall. Let me pat you down. Like, damn, bro. See, nowadays they got that shit where I be watching videos where people be like, police be like, let me see your ID or whatever, and the people be like, did I commit a crime? What crime did I commit? Nah, I need to show you my ID. I ain't commit no crime. See, back these days, people know their rights. They know their laws, right? Back my days, when I was young, we didn't know nothing about that. Police chop out, say, get your hands up, put your hands up on the wall. We did it. We didn't know that shit was illegal. That shit was illegal. You know what I'm saying? Just hopping out on a motherfucker that's walking down the street, profiling me because, you know what I'm saying, I'm wearing gang colors or whatever. They hop out, pat you down, go through all your shit. And the whole time you're hoping that they ain't setting you up, they ain't planting nothing on you. Then they want to take Polaroid pictures of you. They want you to throw up your gang and everything. They want, you know what I mean, get all that shit. It's like crazy shit. They want to take your bandana and take any gang colors that you have or whatever, right? Shit. And they weren't even allowed to do that shit. They were doing it. Now they try to come, like, get them on the wall. Nah, bro, you ain't paying nothing down. Did I commit a crime? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I know my rights now. I'll be watching social media. Did I commit a crime? Oh, give me your ID. No, you get my ID and when you tell me what crime did I commit. You feel me? That type of stuff. But going through all that as a kid, that shit it's traumatizing. It stays with you. Can't help but like to feel that like every time you see a cop, because you automatically think like label like every cop the same. You feel what I'm saying? I know they're not all assholes, they're not all dicks, but you're not gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. You're just like, man, you just like everyone. But you know what though? When I first came out here to Oregon, right, to this community, initially they kept on messing with me, right? They kept on every time they saw me, they were pulling me over for no reason. When I was door dashing too, so they would see me all the time driving around, and they would pull me over for no reason, right? And I'll pull over like, what's up? And they were like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing in this area? I'm like, bro, I'm door dashing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're a door dasher? Like, yeah. Like, oh, okay. And then they let me go. I'm like, bitch, you had no right to pull me over, but I still pulled over because I was on parole. You feel me? Then one day, right here at the subway across the street, right? I had 2 orders. I had 1 order for a Subway and 1 order from the ice cream shop right next to it. You see? There's a Subway, and right next to it is an ice cream shop. So my car was parked in front of the Subway, right? I went up in the Subway. Well, got the order. I came outside. My passenger window was down. So I just stuck my head into the passenger window and stuck the order in my car. And I stepped back to wait for the ice cream order, which was next door. But when I went into the car and dropped the subway order off in my car and I stepped back, a police car drove by at the same time. So I stepped back from the car. The dude looked at me and I looked at him, and our eyes like connected, right? I was like, fuck, this fool gonna fuck with me. So when he passed by, he pulled over. He pulled over down the street right there and just sat there. And I'm right here in front of the subway, just posted like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I'm just right here, right? So then I went into the ice cream shop to pick up the ice cream shop order. Once I got the ice cream shop order, I hopped in my car and the police is still parked there. So I had no choice but to pull out, right? And I was like, this motherfucker sitting there watching me, ain't saying shit, but just watching me, like what the fuck? Right? I ain't did nothing wrong, right? So I pulled out. Right as I passed him, he pulled out and came out behind me. Like, he just about a bitch. So I was like, look, Danny, signal, drive at the normal speed limit. Don't give him no reason to pull you over. I turn right, he turn right. I make another right, he make another right. I make a left, he make a left. This fool just following me. So I just kept on driving, and finally he chirped me. And I pulled over, right? He came up to my car. He's like, can I get your license, registration, proof of insurance, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, what did I do wrong? Like, why you pull me over for? Like, what's your reason for pulling me over? He said, because you seem real suspicious. Woo, woo, right? I said, what did I do to seem suspicious? He's like, does this car belong to you? I said, yeah, it belongs to me. And he was like, well, I drove by earlier. I seen you sticking your head into the passenger window. Woo, woo. I said, yeah, I'm a door dasher. Here's a Subway. Here's an ice cream order. I stuck my head in the window to drop off the Subway while I waited on the ice cream order. And then when I got the ice cream order, I hopped in my car and took off. What did I do wrong? And then I gave him my license and everything. He looked at it. He said, I'll be back. He went to his car, came back, he said, okay, you can take off. I said, what did you pull me over for? He said, oh, you're good. You can take off. So I just took off. And after that, I said, fuck this shit. Because every time you get pulled over, you got to tell your pro officer, you got police contact. You get violated for that, right? Because there's no reason why you should be having police contact. If you're out here doing good, you ain't committing no crimes, why police contacting you, right? So I called my PO and I tell her, I said, look, they pulled me over again for no reason. I'm pretty sure it's in the system. It'll show that they pulled me over and let me go. Dude said I was looking suspicious, right? But really, he just stereotyping me, right? So my PO, I had a dope ass PO. My PO was hella cool. So my PO got fed up with that shit, right? She's like, you know what? That's it. So my PO set up a meeting with the lieutenant, the sergeant, and everybody from the police department out here. And one day my PO called me and said, hey, come down to the police department. I was like, for what? She's like, come down to the police department right here. I was like, all right. I'm thinking like, damn, I ain't trouble. Did I do something wrong? I know I ain't did nothing wrong. I know I ain't commit no crime, but I still had a guilty conscience. I was like, damn, bro, what did you do wrong? What is going on? Are you about to get locked up right now? What the fuck did I do wrong, right? Was this police contact something that is going to get me locked up? Like, what the fuck? Anyways, I went out to the police station, and basically my PO had a meeting with the lieutenant, the sergeant, and then the police. They always have a meeting like before, like every day, before every shift. They have a big ass meeting with the police that's on shift, and then they send them out to the streets. So I came in right when they're in the middle of the meeting, right towards the end of the meeting. So I go up in this room, my PO there, and there's a gang of police in this room. Hella awkward. You feel me? I'm like, what the hell going on here, right? So my PO basically tells me, she said, look, we're gonna address this. We're gonna let them know. Woo. I said, all right. So when they got done with the little meeting, the sergeant's like, come here. So I went up there. He's like, what's your name? I said, my name's Danny. So the sergeant's like, look, this is Danny. Some of y'all haven't seen him around the area. Some of y'all have been seeing him around the neighborhood. His parole officer is basically here with him to let everybody know that he's not out here messing up. He's not out here committing no crimes. He's out here taking care of business. He's out here doing what he needs to do on parole. He's not a threat to our community. You feel me? So if you guys see him out and about, just let him be. Leave him alone. Don't harass him. He's been pulled over several times, and according to him, he didn't do nothing wrong to get pulled over. Yada, yada, yada. So basically, he's just letting the whole entire police force know, if you guys ever see this cat, just let him be. And that'd be good. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it took, though. You feel me? And then I volunteered to go speak at the high schools and counsel kids, at-risk youth and all that. So they all got my information. I said, if you guys ever get some kids that need some counseling or whatever, just holler at me. I'll come through and holler at them. Feel me? But they ain't never holler at me. Yeah, my PO was dope. She was hella cool. I thank God I had a PO like her, because the last PO I had prior to this one, my last PO wasn't trying to see me make it. She just waited for me to make a mistake and send me back. This one, she was always like counseling me, always giving me advice, always willing to help me. Her last option ever was to send me back to prison. You feel me? If I did anything wrong, she'll work with me. Like, she'll work with everyone on her caseload. She wasn't about that, sending people back to prison. She was all about helping them and giving them a chance and giving them the resources and the advice and the counseling that they need to be successful. And I could very, very much say, yeah, I did a lot of work that I needed to do to get off parole. But thank God I had a PO like her, because she really helped me in the process. You know what I'm saying? For real. Well, what time is it? Okay. It is 2:51. Almost 3. I gotta go home. Get everything situated in my car to go spend the night in my car. And then I'll probably go live again from inside of my car around 5 or 6 o'clock my time. So right now it's almost 3, so I'll be back like another 2 to 3 hours. And the next time you guys see me, I'll be in my car with Sosa in the driveway, doing a dry run, sleep over in my car, just to see how it feels. You feel me? And that's it. Okay. Hey Tatiana, it's been a long time since I seen you in my life, girl. Hope you've been good. But yeah, so those of y'all who want to hang out and want to see me spend the first night in my car tonight, I will go live again 5 or 6 o'clock West Coast time. Okay? See y'all later, alligators.